fortunate to work with a support team? If you are, we need to pay them professional attention. What's your commitment to your staff? I'd like to give you 5 ways that you can pay even better attention to your support staff, where you can show how committed you are to them. I've been privileged to work with my Maria for over 12 years. Now, my Maria is affectionately called the Queen of Neen by all of my clients. I could never do what I do without my Maria. And I have a position where I am so fortunate to have several people who work with me in my team. Now, notice that they work with me, not for me. These talented team members need to be acknowledged and recognized for the value that they deliver. So how are you doing that with your support team? Here's 5 ways I'd like you to consider where you can be even more professionally attentive and committed to your support staff. Number 1 is train. Now, what training are you giving them? Not just policy and procedure and the protocols, but are you training them in your mission, your vision, your values so that they know they're being developed? What conferences are you taking them to? What books are you encouraging them to read? What TED Talks are you sharing? What blogs are you passing on? Training your support staff and committing to their development makes them better at their job and makes your life even easier. Strategy number 2 is meet. Now, here's what I mean by that. Maria and I have regular scheduled one-on-ones. And the reason this is important is not just for me to share with her things I need done. It's for us to talk about her development, our strategy, review all of these things. She drives the agenda, not me. Can you schedule one-on-one so that your support team get that individual attention from you? Maybe it's by phone. Maybe it's on FaceTime. Maybe it is on Zoom. Maybe they actually get to be in your office, but can you meet regularly with your support staff? Strategy number 3 is seek, which is seek their feedback, seek their input. Support staff get a very unusual view into the world that maybe you don't get to see. See support staff, talk to other support staff. People who know me well know that I often say that assistants rule the world and assistants do business with other assistants. When you are looking at your process, your procedures, your sales, your protocols, can you seek their input, seek their feedback? Ask them if there's a better way to do something, a more clever, a more productive way, because they look at the world differently to you and their perspective is so valuable. Strategy number 4 is review. Now, review in our world means that every summer we take time to review the way the business is going. We look at all of the ways that we organize things for checklists, for travel, for client work, for invoicing. We review all of the things that are coming up in the next 6 months. We review our operations manual. And we do it in the summer because it's a quieter time for me when many of my corporate clients are on vacation. But what review processes do you have in place to truly pay attention and commit to your support staff? We want to always make sure that we are delivering the best value for our clients. And so for us, that means we have to constantly be in review. Strategy number 5 is one of my favorites, and that is celebrate. Celebrate with your support staff when you've had a great win or a fantastic year or closed a sale or, in my case, booked a great speech. When we released my book, Attention Pays, we were so excited that it was #1 best new release on Amazon. We were super excited that it became the #1 bestseller for 800 CEO Read that month. Now, that was a huge team effort. And my Maria, who has been with me for a long time, she and I went out that night and we celebrated. Celebrate your wins with your team. They work so hard to help you do what you do. So those 5 steps are train, meet, seek, review, and celebrate. How are you paying attention to your support staff? What are you doing to recognize and acknowledge the work that they do? For some, it might be just a handwritten thank you note. For some, it might be a shout out at a team meeting. For others, it might be tickets to their favorite concert. For others, it might be sending them to a conference or maybe sending them some great books to review. How are you developing and inspiring the people around you? If we aren't connected on social media, let's fix that. You can follow me on Twitter, or if you prefer Instagram, you'll see all my adventures. There's only one Neen James online, so you can find hundreds of resources on our website for free. I would also encourage you to consider that when it comes to things like these videos and books, share them with your team. Get their input on it. Because I truly believe that when you pay attention, attention pays.